One. Hi guys, Ignite City here, and I'm here with
Boris, Iliev.
here at Greek Nationals. And before we start, Bulgaria last night won the Eurovision, so bangara, bangara. So so came here and like bangara, bangara. Some people show
Yeah.
us what you played, and like I think you finished 11th after Swiss.
11th after
11.
Swiss, yeah.
Congratulations, bro.
Thank you. So I decided to play Trains or Earth Machine Pile. It's an FTK deck, and the reason why I chose to play it mostly is due to good matchups against a lot of the current format. Plus, it's really consistent in what it does. And game one, especially game one, the deck is insanely strong, even if you're going second. So I will talk a bit more when I show the cards.
Yes.
So the new card, this came out in Blazing Dominion. This is the reason why you want to play the deck. It's insane going first, it's insane going second. You discard it and you search one of two cards, but you only play one of the search targets, which is the field spell. The field spell locks you from your opponent taking battle damage, which doesn't matter when you FTK with Gustav Max, but also it has another effect that doesn't lock you into anything, and it searches you a starter on it or an extender. So we play the package. We also play the Machina package, which I cut to the bare minimum. One of each from Citadel, Ruin Force, Fortress, M-Class pair, Ruin Force and Gear Frame. The reason why you want to play them is because of this card. This card discards a card from your hand, any card, and searches two Machina monsters. And this plus almost any machine in your deck solidifies an FTK. So this is why you play it. Plus these cards going second are amazing. This effect of Ruin Force came up a lot to negate an activation in battle phase.
Really?
Plus it halves your opponent's life points. So that makes it even easier to OTK. Someone just won apparently.
Yeah.
So
The semi-final.
It helps you OTK after battle phase really easily. Plus, it's not once per turn to summon this guy, so you can utilize him for a rank 10 very easily a couple of times on your turn. I also play an infinite track package, which is the 3 heavy forward and one of each of the good ones. So this guy is a searcher, and you use him in your combo often to make Regulus and himself a level 10. Because Regulus is a level 8, this guy is a level 2, and he combines their levels. So you can actually make your Regulus level 10, exceed with this guy who is a level 10 and one of your other 10s, go combo, make a negate, which I will show later on in the video, and then for your final Gustav Max you can actually use your Regulus as a rank 10. So you juggle through negates throughout your combo. This guy is mandatory for the combo. You can cut one of the bricks here, but because if you play both, you have 3 ways to FTK your opponent throughout different hand traps, which I feel like is really good, especially now when we're in kill tune format and hand traps are very dominant. But yeah, don't forget this you get locked to Earth Machine when the effect resolves, so don't cheat with Ruin Force. Shout out to Back for signing it, huge fan. So now the pile of one-offs you play. Regulus, obviously, you search it in the combo. You don't lose to a lot of hand traps that way. The Gizmek. So this is another brick that you don't actually need. You need either one of these to perform the FTK. But when you play both, as I said, you can go combo through Fuos, to Fuaros or whatever. And then if your opponent has like 15 cards in hand and he drew an Ash at some point, he might Ash this, which means you cannot recycle the Gustav. But when you play this guy, you just revive a Gustav and you attach a material to him. I will show you later on how. and you just FTK. So this helps you push a lot. The box mandatory, this is the hardest brick in the deck, but because of the Machina package, you can actually, even if you draw it, you can actually search it from the graveyard, so you still get the benefit to search any Earth machine that is level 5 or 500 attack or 500 defense. This guy, absolutely mandatory. The biggest push of the deck is this guy because it solidifies 2 rank 10s. Don't forget that this guy can target any machine and modify this card's level or that machine's level to whichever monster. That means that even if you're short on level 5s, you can revive a monster and then target the level 5, make this a level 5, and you can go River Stormer. That's how I FTK'd under Droll 2 times from this card. Okay, so the new card, this is probably the strongest card in the deck, but since it's very easily searchable, you don't need to play anymore. It modifies its level, dumps an Earth machine. That's basically what you want from the deck. Scrap Recycler, another pseudo starter. It's not it's a full combo, but it doesn't play through a lot of hand traps. But when you summon it with Urgent Schedule on your first turn, that's the strongest combo that you can do. Some other one-offs are a couple of the Train Extenders. This is one of the strongest cards going second to force out interruptions from your opponent. When your opponent has activated an effect during the main phase, you can use effect to overlay a rank 10 on top of him, and the Gustav Negate is a rank 10, so you can just immediately make a monster negate that also destroys and burns your opponent, so it's insane going second. This card, I figured it out 2 days ago while I was testing, is not once per turn. So the effect where you detach from an Xyz and target a card to destroy is not once per turn, and you can loop him a couple of times going second to
break boards.
Easily break boards. This guy helps you to play around Droll, because this guy adds an Earth machine from your graveyard at the end phase. So even if your opponent drolled you, you can end on Super Dora, which is an unaffected body that is hard to get rid of, and you search your follow-up for the next turn. Strongest card in the deck. Going first, going second, doesn't matter. This card, when you activate it, you can summon a token to your opponent's field, which is 3000 Earth Machine, and search its Urgent Schedule. This is the only card in the deck that truly makes it an FTK by itself. You can FTK with this card even if your other cards in hand are like 3 Fuo and 1 Ash. It doesn't matter. This solidifies an FTK. Some of the non-engine, you don't have a lot of space for non-engine. It's a 44 card list, but the most important, Droll, because it's good against Kill Tune, it's good against almost every deck. I was expecting a lot of Lunalight and Mitsurugi as well, and I'm glad I played it. Droplet, one of the best cards of the format. Plus, for a going second push deck like ours, you halving their life, halving the attack of their monsters, is insane, absolutely insane. For mandatory Ash, kind of cuttable. I might want to cut these ones and just go for a 41 card deck so that I have more consistency. Most of the time I haven't FTK'd under Fuo only once. Every time my opponent Fuos me, I just go full combo. It doesn't bother you at all, except for Kill Tunes. Because Kill Tunes play a lot of 1-for-1 hand traps. If you give him 10 draws, he will just hand trap you to death, so it's not worth it. And Cold Buy, so that the FTK can go through. Okay, so extra deck. 1 Clockwork Knight. This makes the Scrap Recycler a really strong combo. The mandatory Ancient Gearling, just you need to search Ancient Gearbox somehow. The link one, this is one of the ways you actually attach material to the Gustav Max. This link says when it leaves the field, goes to graveyard, it can attach itself to any XCs. So that's how you actually attach to an empty Gustav Max. Clifford Genius, this is how you search Regulus going first or the Kaiju going second. Anger Knuckle, this makes it so you can revive easily level 10 monster. Plus, on your opponent's turn, after you've recycled your cards with the Tunneler, you can recycle the Pegasus. So when you summon on level 10 on your opponent's turn, you actually can go field spell, summon Pegasus, Pegasus revive another one. You build a wall, and then if your opponent doesn't kill all of your monsters, you just go Liebe OTK. Those are the links that you play. So let's start with the Xyz monsters. Gear Gigantex, you use it to search and extend when you go with your Machina cards.
Super nostalgic, by the way.
Yes, it's such an amazing card. Also, don't forget, this card adds from grave as well. That means if you open box, you can pitch the box, then detach material, add box from graveyard, and still get the search. Don't forget it, it's very strong. The rank 5, you need it to extend, plus it can tribute an Earth Link to summon itself. And at the end of your combo, you will have double-headed Anger Knuckle and this engrave. You will go effect, tribute, link, summon, and then link again, and that's how you attach the material to Gustav Max. Those are the small links. From now on, it's 3 Gustav Max.
Yes. That's how you
definitely,
FTK.
yes, you definitely need 3. I've tested out a bit with 2, but it's not as consistent. So I would always go for 3. The new card, this is a monster negate. You can overlay it on top of a Gustav Max by just discarding a card. It destroys the target and burns for 1000. This is your play under Droll. It's a 4000 unaffected body. It's a quick effect, detach material, target one machine. It can target itself, make itself unaffected. This is one of the strongest cards that got released from the support. Actually, everything is strong from the new support, not gonna lie. On XYZ summon, this searches you an Earth Machine, and you have an additional normal summon on an Earth Machine, which is insane. And it can detach as many materials as you want, target that many spells and traps on either field, destroy them. Sometimes you want to detach and kill your field spell, or kill the urgent schedule to get a surge. So don't forget that effect, it's very important. Liebe to OTK going second, and this was the hidden spice. It came up only once, I think, but the idea is against kill tune, you actually have your level 10s become level 12s, and you can, with 2 level 10s on field, when your opponent has back-to-back, you just go Zeus, wipe the board, extend from there. So it's very
Excellent.
strong. Yes.
Excellent. Like, any last words? Any shoutouts you want to give?
Side deck, do you want to?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, forgot.
No worries. So, it has, this deck has a really clean siding pattern, going first and going second. So, your going second cards are these 8 for main deck, and you side out the Link 1 Clockwork Knight for this. This automatically forces your opponent to interact because it changes his monsters to attack position, and also you can make him become a Gustav Max so that you can overlay on top of him the monster negate. So it's very strong. Lightning Storm's obvious, Harpy's Fire Luster obvious. You need a second one of these, mandatory going second, not only because it's good to open, but also you don't want to draw your 1 copy if you fool or Purulia your opponent. You side out Regulus, you put in a Kaiju. It's amazing against almost every deck, just instantly removing a body.
Yeah, true.
And then for your going first side, I play Mistaken Arrests, talent because it's the most obnoxious card for the most obnoxious deck. Rivalry because it's good against Kill Tune, a couple of other matchups. Yummy as well because they can't make other cards except Light Beasts. And the crossout. Yeah, that's about it.
Now you can give me shoutouts.
Yes, of course. So shout out to all my friends in Bulgaria. Thank you for the support. Shout out to Hobby Games, the place I work at, and my one and only love. And shout out to all my Greek friends that supported me.
Yeah,
and
let's
were
go!
saying good
Bangarangara,
words.
bangarangara.
Bangaranga to all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.